राम से रूठे राम से माने, राम सिया की करुण कहानी। एक है चंदन एक है पानी, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम। तेरे नाम ओम ताना तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का ताना ना तेरे नाम, आदि का ताना ना तेरे नाम, आदि का ताना ना तेरे नाम, आदि का आदि का तेरे नाम। हरि अनंत हरि कथा अनंता, कहहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता। राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए, जीवन भर रामायण गाए। प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने, राम सिया की करुण कहानी। एक है चंदन एक है पानी, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम। तेरे नाम ओम ताना तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का ताना ना तेरे नाम, आदि का ताना ना तेरे नाम, आदि का ताना ना तेरे नाम, आदि का तेरे नाम। हरि अनंत हरि कथा अनंता, कहहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता। राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए, जीवन भर रामायण गाए। प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने, राम सिया की करुण कहानी। एक है चंदन आदि का ताना ना तेरे नाम, 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 आदि का आदि का तेरे नाम। हरि अनंत हरि कथा अनंता, कहहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता। राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए, जीवन भर रामायण गाए। प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने, राम सिया की करुण कहानी। एक है चंदन एक है पानी, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम,
कहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता। राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए, जीवन भर रामायण गाए। प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने। राम सिया की करुण कहानी, एक है चंदन एक है पानी। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
तेरे नाम घूमता ना तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का लूटा ना तेरे नाम, आदि का लूटा ना तेरे नाम, आदि का लूटा ना तेरे नाम, आदि का लूटा ना तेरे नाम।
हरि अनंत हरि कथा अनंता, कहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता। राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए, जीवन भर रामायण गाए। प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने। राम सिया की करुण कहानी, एक है चंदन एक है पानी। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
तेरे नाम घूमता ना तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का लूटा ना तेरे नाम, आदि का लूटा ना तेरे नाम, आदि का लूटा ना तेरे नाम, आदि का लूटा ना तेरे नाम।
हरि अनंत हरि कथा अनंता, कहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता। राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए, जीवन भर रामायण गाए। प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने। राम सिया की करुण कहानी, एक है चंदन एक है पानी। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
तेरे नाम घूमता ना तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि
राम से चल के राम पे आए, प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने, राम सिया की करुण कहानी, एक है चंदन एक है पानी, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
तेरे नाम तुम ताना तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तुम ताना तेरे नाम, आदि का तुम ताना तेरे नाम, आदि का तुम ताना तेरे नाम, आदि का होदानी ताना तेरे नाम।
हरि अनंत हरि कथा अनंता, कहहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता, राम राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
तेरे नाम तुम ताना तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तुम ताना तेरे नाम, आदि का तुम ताना तेरे नाम, आदि का तुम ताना तेरे नाम, आदि का होदानी ताना तेरे नाम।
हरि अनंत हरि कथा अनंता, कहहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता, राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए, जीवन भर रामायण गाए, प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने, राम सिया की करुण कहानी, एक है चंदन एक है पानी, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम जय जय राम।
तेरे नाम तुम ताना तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तेरे नाम, तेरे नाम आदि का तुम ताना तेरे नाम, आदि का तुम ताना तेरे नाम, आदि का तुम ताना तेरे नाम, आदि का होदानी ताना तेरे नाम।
हरि अनंत हरि कथा अनंता, कहहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता, राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए, जीवन भर रामायण गाए, प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने, राम सिया की करुण कहानी, एक है चंदन एक है पानी, राम सिया राम जय जय राम, राम सिया राम कथा अनंता कहहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए जीवन भर रामायण गाए.
Once again to our Ramleela celebration, the 5th day of the Ramleela right here in the beautiful region of Pierre. And on behalf of the Pierre Ramleela committee, we say special blessings and thank you. And we ask you to continue to join with us, and we say blessings. And we say thank you and blessings, love, and for all your love, your devotion, your support, physically, mentally, financially. We say God blessings to you, to all our sponsors, all our dance groups, all our singing groups, all our visitors. Tonight we have a very special individual with us. I will ask him to say a few words after the invocation. So I say special blessings once again to Panditji, and thank you for coming and join with us together with your family. At the meantime, all our players, please assemble very quickly in front of the reading shed. It is after the 6:30 hour. Special thanks to our police force, the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, the Chaguanas branch, and by extension, we must say to the Mayor of Chaguanas for giving us this great opportunity. You have assisted us in so many ways. Special thanks to our dear brother N. Ramutar, who have been doing a great job. And we say blessings and continue in service. I must say special blessings to my brother in Dharma, the President, Hanu himself. And we say thank you for the life that you have lived, the service you have done, the contribution you have made towards Dharma. To all our players, we say thank you. To the players, the smaller players, I should say, sorry, and their parents, most importantly, I say special blessings that you have made them so ready and available each afternoon after school. And then I'm sure one thing in Pierre, you don't miss school, because when I was living in Arima and my father, yeah, I missed school, that was trouble. So I could tell you school is something you don't miss in Pierre. So once again, special blessings. I will hand over to Panditji to do our invocation, and then we will go into Rama and Sumiran.
Bolo Siyawar Ramachandra ki jai. Let's all clap hands, close our eyes and bow our heads in prayer. We bring to our mind that form of Bhagwan Sri Ganapati as we begin our play this evening. Hari Om Gajananam Bhudaganadi Sevidam Kapita Jambu Phalachar Bhakshanam Uma Sudam Shoka Vinashakarakam Namami Viganesh Shwarapara Pankajam Om Buddhim Dehi Yasho Dehi Kavitvam Dehi Dehi Me Murhatam Harme Devi Trahimam Sharanagatam Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha Nagendraharaya Trilochanaya Bhashmangaraghaya Maheshwaraya Nityaya Shudhaya Digambaraya Tasmai Nakaraya Namah Shivaya Om Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Ragunathaya Narthaya Sitaya Pataye Namaha Atulit Baladhamam Swarna Shailabhadeham Dhanujavan Krishanam Jnanamagraganyam Sakala Gunanidhanam Vanaranam Raghupati Priya Bhaktam Vadajatam Namami Principal Siyawara Ramachandra ki.
So let us join Rama and Sumiran. Again, special blessings to Panditji. Uplift the vibrations once again. Let us all join Rama and Sumiran. Jehi Sumirata Siddhi Ho Gananayaka Kalivara Dharanam Karahu Anugrahaso Buddhi Rashi Shubhaguna Saranam Mukha Hoi Vacha Pango Charaya Girivara Dharanam Jasu Kripa Surya Dravau Sakala Kalimala Dharanam Nila Saru Rahusham Taruna Anuja Vaharija Nayanam Kara Usumama Uradham Sadhashida Sagara Sharanam Bando Guru Parakanj Kripa Sindhu Nararo Pahari Mahamota Bapunj Jasovachana Ravikara Nigaram Siapati Ramachandra Jiki Jai Sharanam Pranjabari Ayodhyapati Ramachandra Ki. So once again, Swagatam, Swagatam, a warm welcome. We ask our brothers in Christ that the war begins today. And I say that every day, for every day is a battle. Mahasangram. Keep the drums warm, war is at hand. We ask all our players to make your way across the field. We are calling on the dance group. If you are here, please make one of your members available on the reading shed. Once again, we say special blessings. We are asking those who you need to use the chairs, you can do so. If you want to move them to the side of the reading shed and whatnot. But before you leave, we are asking that you put it back in place because it is an added task. It is something we are trying new in this village. Normally we'd stand, but we will get more attendance and people will get comfortable. So for your comfort, we ask you to return the chairs on wherever you find it. Once again, special blessings. And we say thank you to all our players. For those who were here yesterday, we saw that the day started Ram, Bharat, where the Lord blessed the Bharat and told him, I will not come back unless the 14 years come and go. Bharat says, I understand, O Prabhu, but give me some symbol, some significance, some token of your presence. He said, I have nothing to give. Whatever you want, I will give it. He says, well, I can't take the bow and the arrow. I can't take the one clothing you have. So I will ask for the sandals. Where I put the sandals on the throne, it will represent you. I will go to Nandigraman and doing so. While we are doing so, I will remain there in devotion. And anyone come harming Ayodhya, I promise I will destroy them. However, if one day should pass more than the 14, I will meet you on a spiritual level, for I cannot live without you. Our second scene was that of giant who picked the toe, Devi Sita, and he realized at the end of his moments that he had to surrender. The Lord says, as you surrender to me, I show you mercy, but I take one of the eyes, so you will remember the wrong that you have done. Our third scene, major scene for the afternoon, Surabhanka. She had come there and formed a plan to get married, falling in love instantly twice in one day. Her nose and ears were cut off. But she went to her brothers, Karpusha and Tisira, and they fought and they died, together with 14,000 soldiers. And there she went to Ravan and manipulated the mind of Ravan. In our final scene yesterday, Ravan was on his mission. What will happen? Only the Lord himself will know. Hara Hara Mahadeva Ki! So I hand you over now officially. I know Pandit wants to go back with his family. They're not calling him already. So I hand you over to Pandit Visham. He will bring greetings from his organization, his temple, and his own remarks. And I will ask him once again to offer a word of prayer for our players and our Ramleela.
Sitaram, everyone. Firstly, I would like to thank Pandit Cyril Banarasi for giving me the invitation to be here with you all, to join with you all in this most spectacular event of Ramleela. And indeed, the place, it's really, really beautiful, really dressed. As you're driving here, you would have felt that feeling of Ayodhya. Ayodhya Pati Ramachandra Ki Jai. Special blessings to the management committee for the Pierre Ramleela committee for hosting this Ramleela celebration. It's really, really remarkable to see when Hindus and non-Hindus alike can unite and have the celebration of Bhagwan Sri Ram in such a splendid way. For this, I say special blessings to each and every one of you, especially the young players, all members of the committee, and by extension, all those who are here to join with the Ramleela celebration. Special blessings to Panditji for a job that is well done. His name is being heard all over the country. Pierre Ramleela, a place to be at this time. Let's all put our hands together. We invite the blessings of Adi Shakti Durga Devi Ma upon everyone. as we open tonight's proceeding of Ramleela celebration. Hari Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalin Durga Kshama Shivadatri Swaha Swadha Namastude. Prem se bolo Shri Adi Shakti Durga Mata Ki Jai.
So we say blessings and thank you to Pandit and his family. So before we begin, today is a very special day in the life of his family also. Today is his son's birthday. Shri Maharaj, he celebrates 13 years today, all the way from Gaspella. Make some noise. Let us hear a round of applause for our young Shri. And in a little few years, you will be calling him Babaji also here because they are well trained. I have listened to them a few times. They play harmonium, drum, organ, dantal, everything. So, but I must say to Panditji also, a job well done. For he has his own group, has his own home. What an experience. Such a fortune. Many people have it, but not for long. I hope it remains so. And wherever you go, it says, the family that prays together stays together. So we begin our Leela, my dear devotees, as where we had left off. As the dancer comes along, my dear devotees, the big, the bad, the brute, the beast, he who is known as Dashanandasha Shesh, master of all he surveyed. He was feared and revered by the gods and the demigods. The devatas would run away from him. It says when he was angry and he touched the ground, the earth would vibrate. This individual is now going to enter for his first official scene since Saturday. He says, I am going to formulate a plan. But before he does so, he is going to make his way. And as we see that big 10-headed Dashanandasha Shesh, Raam! What is he thinking of? Where is he going? Who is he going to meet? What plan or strategy is on his mind? Only Ravan himself knows. Yesterday he was given the news of the two young boys that are dressed in the color of the saints and sages with a beautiful Dulahin by name Sita. This caught the attention of Ravan. And while Ravan is formulating the plan, I must say once again special thanks to all those who have supported in the nights of the past and hope to see you in the coming night. Remember on Sunday, we have the moving of the effigy of Ravan, and I was asked to tell you guys, that tonight we need all hands on deck. The final works, they are painting and they are doing some patchwork. The Ravan has already been moved in his position for movement. It just needs to be painted now. So we need all individuals hands on deck. Ravan makes his way, my dear devotees. Southern shores of Lanka. And for those who remember on Saturday, the Lord Shri Ram fought three majestic warriors, Marich, Subhavu and Taruka. Marich was the only one surviving a headless winged arrow and was shot into the direction of Lanka. He remained at that spot and changed his ways and becomes a Brahman, a yogi, and he chanted the name of that Lord. Narayana, Narayana, Bhajumana Narayana. And if you look to the furthest point left of the reading shed, the closest point to you might be on the field. You will see this beast of a man. It says he was a shapeshifter, an individual who can change form and create forms, what we in Trinidad will call a lagahu. Ravan has formulated the plan, hither, thither. Each footstep he makes, he is adding and multiplying. He said, I will go to marriage. I have a plan for marriage. And if he accepts, I will welcome it. And if he does not, I will destroy him. He is multiplying and dividing in the mind. He approaches there. What does he see from a distance? From a distance he sees his uncle for marriage was the maternal uncle on the mother's side. He sees this very wicked individual, a demon who have trained him also in all the witchcraft and black magic and sorcery. He sees him performing worship. He says, what madness is this? This cannot be the same individual. This cannot be my uncle. This cannot be my mamu. Something is wrong. Is this a clone? Is this a disguise? What trickery is my eyes fooling me? That one rushes forth. Look at him now. But he slows down. He has to pay attention. He wants to hear what mantra he is chanting. If he is chanting the name of Ravan is okay. But what does he hear? Om Namo Narayana. Hari Om Namo Narayana. Ravan got very upset. For it says that Ravan knew that his destroyer would be Bhagwan Vishnu. For he had come from the lineage of an incarnation of Jai and Vijay. And although he knew he had to die, he wanted to prolong this. And also he was told by Brahmaji Maradani Ravana Mare Ramagariyaye, only the hands of man and monkey know the greatness of Dashrath, and he know the greatness of Ram. And when he hears the name Vishnu, he got so upset, he took something and turned over the Hawan Kun, and he put some lash upon his own uncle. This is where he went wrong, the first wrongs. The uncle jumped up from devotion. The first thing, we must not destroy the devotion. And I'm so glad that Panditji says Hindus and others, because in this village I can tell you, when you listen to some of the names, not all of them are Hindus, but they come together in devotion and in all worship and all prayer. One must never disrespect a person's prayer. He says, oh Ravan, and he hugs up Ravan, for this is his nephew. But Ravan does not show no respect. Ravan says, hey, do not try to pacify me. Do not try to fool me with a few tokens of love. I have heard what you are doing. I have sent you many, many years ago in the place called the Dandak Forest, together with Subhahu and your mother Taruka. I have never heard of you, and they have told me that this young boy have destroyed you all. Is only a few moments ago I realized you are not dead. I come today to bring you a proposition that in such a manner you will get revenge and I will get revenge and justice, and something I decide. Maharaj says, listen brother, listen son, listen king, O wise one, Dash Anand, Dasha Shesh, O Lankesh, O king, Maharaj, whatever name he had, he pulled it out from the back pocket. He said, listen, you have so much already. I was shot with an arrow, but that wake up my mind. I don't want you to get that same treatment. You have a kingdom separated from India. Nobody could tell you anything. You have your own people. You have wives and sons and grandsons. You have from a noble lineage. You have Brahmaji Maradani. Brahma is your great-grandfather. Pulash the Rishi is your grandfather, the mind-born sage of Brahma. You have come from your hybrid, you are half Brahman, half demon. You are the only kind of this nature. Plus you are blessed by Brahma, Shankar Bhagwan, Nikumbala Devi. The Brahmans fear you, the Devatas fear you, Surya Narayan swears you. And yet still, what revenge you're looking at? Whatever happened, I forget it. You should too. He said, no, no, no. What don't miss you, don't pass you in this world. Ravan says, what don't miss you, don't pass you. I want something, and it's either you help me or I destroy you. Maharaj says, listen, if it is something good, I will help you. but if something evil, I have changed my ways. Ravan said, I don't change for a cent, you know. You are what you are. This is the natural instinct penetrated deep into your heart. You are wicked by the core. You have trained me in such wicked mentalities, and now you say you are good. You cannot be demon one day and Baba the next day. No, it doesn't work so. But listen, I will give you the plan. And if you take the plan, well, be good. And if not, you will never see another sunrise again. He says, listen, there are two young boys in the forest. You know of them well. Ram out, Laxman. And now they have a third individual, Sita Devi. I want you to go and perform a special Leela. And in that Leela, you're going to die at the hands. I will explain why we are going into details. But I want you to know your death is certain today. One hand you could die by the Lord, Shri Ram, your God, your Vishnu. Or the other side, you will die by my hands. And Marich realized something. The driver of PDD 1525, PDD 1525, please move your vehicle. Ravan says, listen, it's either you die at my hand or you die at the hand of your Lord. And Marich, think about it. If I die at Ravan's hand, well, I trouble because I don't do so much bad in my life. There is not a place in hell, and the 27 hells that they have that have built a special place for me. But if I die at the hands of the Lord, Marich says to himself, and he's playing with the beard, scratching the head, I will get utter salvation. He said, Ravan, listen, I forget all what I now say. You is the boss. He bowed at Ravan, but he said, Prabhu, Lord, oh King, Lu, let me go. Let me go as Jatasa comes along. He said, you lead my nephew, you lead my king, and you just tell me what I have to do. I will do it without any hesitation. Without any hesitation, I will do this for you. And Ravan said, well, come now. Let us go. Let us go. We have to go to a place called Panchavati. Panchavati, my dear devotees, was a special place in India. It is still there today, and Panditji will tell you that. But prior to the coming of the Lord, a great yogi went to Panchavati to spend some time in devotion, and the celestial Gandharvas, they decided to play a trick on him, and they reached out in a circle and blocked the sun. And he thought it was night, and he jumped up from his devotion. And there he pronounced a curse. You want to remain tall and big and block the sun? Remain in the form of trees. That's why you see trees surrounding this spot here. So the Gandharvas begged and he said, well, only when the Lord comes and spend some time in Panchavati, then and only then you will get some form of salvation. Ravan said, that same Panchavati we are going. Listen now. Plan has two parts. The first part, you are the main star. Take the form of a golden deer with silver spots. Take the form in such a way that your tail will waggle with gems on your toes. And there you will come to that place where the young boys and girls resides. There you will remain and you will stay. Hither, thither, up and down, under, inder, as my father would say. When you draw the attention of Sita, then you must run away. When Sita sends one of the boys to fetch you, what you must do is go deepest point in the forest, allow yourself to be shot, and if Ram comes, hail for Laxman, and if Laxman comes, hail for Ram, and eventually the second brother will come. That is the end of you, crick-crack, you're going to die, and I will take over the other part. Ravan spies his face, and they will find a place to the side or the corner to the back, Here they will reside for that utmost moment. Here we go. Meanwhile, we draw back your attention to the plain arena. Shri Ram sent Laxman in the forest. He said, go and gather some food, water, dry wood and all that. Because Sita, Devi says, oh Sita, I want to speak to you for a moment. She found it strange that Laxman is not there, but he says, listen, for the next part of my story must go along. So those individuals who would say that Shri Ram was bullied and was a coward, and he allowed Ravan to take what kind of man he was. No. This part shows us, and Panditji will tell you, that if Sita was the original Sita, Jagat Janani Mata, Ravan couldn't come close to her. She herself would have destroyed Ravan. But he says, oh Mother of the universe, your form is too pure. 13 years we remain in Panchavati. We live the happy life. We see all sorts of creatures, good and bad, rain, sun, snow, everything you could think about. But now we only have about 1 year again. And there's something that needs to be done. But you have to take 1 year vacation from me. She said, but Prabhu, I do not want to leave you. He says, no, you will always be in my heart. He said, but Prabhu, when Laxman comes and he does not see me, he will get angry and he will want to get violent and whatnot. She says, no. He says, no. No. I am going to send you in the fire. The fire is my father, so therefore he is your father-in-law. I have come from the cave will come from the fire. He will keep you safe. She said, but who will come out of that fire? Somebody had to be here if the Leela has to continue. And he starts to give her a quick story. He says, listen, there was once a great yogi, and he had nobody to help him, and he chanted the mantras coming from the Vedas, and and something appeared, a girl child, and he called her Vedwati. And many people does not realize Maya, Sita and Vedwati is the same thing. They go argue whole day. Maya just means a substitution. She was doing devotion one day by the river, and Ravan saw her, and Ravan tried to manipulate her mind. Ravan touched the body with his little finger. She jumped up, and there she realized she became impure. Ravan could impure the Vedic mantras. This is how Ravan was wicked, She says, oh Ravan, I'm going to consume myself in the fire. And when the time reaches, I will be the cause of your death. When the father realized these words were uttered, he pronounced a curse on Ravan. He says, oh Ravan, if you should force yourself on any female, your 10 heads is going to explode. And I want you to pay attention to the movements of Ravan between now and Sunday. You will see no aspect of force except for the coming moments. And in the real way, I will tell you as we go along. He lights the fire. He says, listen, I am not afraid of you to get burned or anything of that nature. But I do not want to spoil the Leela. I do not want you to suffer in such a manner. So I will allow you to go, but you will be with me. It is called Bhakti Bhavana, where I am with you and you are with me always. She entered, but before she entered, she bowed her head at the feet of the Lord Shri Ram. She bowed her head, and she would enter into the fire, chanting the Maha Mantra, Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase, enter into the fire, Jai Shri Ram. And the fire will take the original form and keep us safe. Agni Devta, Raman Guru. Tonight we see him in the field. On Thursday, remember, at beautiful day, and Tutor so love Ramleela and Pierre. They give you a holiday Friday, you know. Tutor conference so children can remain, and what Ramleela Thursday night. So if all they didn't know, ask somebody, they will tell you. Sita comes back out, Vedvati, Maya Sita, and bows her head at the feet of the Lord. And she says, "Oh Prabhu, I was waiting a long time for this. Let us go. Jago, Jago." They returned home. Laxman at that time returned home also. The ultimate test is to see if Laxman could tell the difference. No difference could be told. Bhagwan Ram smiled. He says, "Sita, take a seat. Laxman, bring some fruits, roots and shoots, kandamol, apple. Bring some fresh water from the rivers. Mother Sita is hungry and thirsty." As the dancer comes along, my dear devotees, well, let us pause for a cause, pause on the dancer. Are we ready on the dance? The next stage is going to be battle and war, so we do not want to put our dancers through that. So while we are waiting for our dancers, this is a moment of celebration. From the next moments, it will be for tonight. We will have a lot of chaos on the field, so we are paging our dancers. While we are doing so, we'll offer our vote of thanks.
Committee welcomes you to Pierre Ramleela Celebrations 2024. Our theme for this year is Jai Shri Ram. We would like to express our heartfelt gratitude to the following persons and businesses for their contributions in cash and kind. PNV Marketing Company Limited, BDC Transport Limited, Upper Level Educational Institute, Mr. Anil Serju, Petrus Fabric, La Vida Home for the Aged, Uncle Harry, International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs, Sparky's Enterprises, Jenny's Tent and Party Rentals, Roshan Parag and Family, Shivan Babulal and Family, Tariq Baksh Jewelry, White Knight Bar, Deo Bar, Ratan Singh Tire Shop, Lucky Spot Minimart, Uncle Nana and Family, Ramesh Bhagwandin and Family, Ramson's Transport Company Limited, Rex Car Limited, Jim's Muffler Shop, Tanti Banu and Family, Runs Logistics, A&R Auto Spa, India Heights, Betty Rashid and Family, Massey Machinery, Gems Printry Limited, Siraisa's Marketing, Central Chemical and Agricultural Supplies Limited, Devanarayan Small Engine Repairs Limited, Nicholas Ram Sundar and Family, Dave's Radiator and Gas Tank Services, Godakul Coolant, Miranda's Food Store, Current Urgent Transport, Point Lisa Steel Products Limited, Playboy's Bar, Tuners, Auto Spares and Accessories Limited, Legacy Bar, On-Mark TT, Suzanne Selections, Prem Singh Puja Bhavan, Silver Fox Reel and Tackle, Faisal Baksh Construction Limited, Trendy Impressions by Lizzie, Mr. and Mrs. Gopichan Budan, Zarina Bal and Family, Art Concepts Limited, Ram Supermarket, Justice of the Peace, Mr. Krishna Ramkisu, Satinan Enterprises, Vishala Lakshman and Family, Central Ice with Mamagai, Extra Foods, Nick's Coffee, Das Funeral Services, Maruf PVC Professional Construction Limited, Tallman Auto Air Conditioning, Multi-Serve Caribbean Limited, Multi-Serve Caribbean Paint and Distribution Limited, Drive-On Auto Rentals Limited, SSR Aluminum Glass and Steel Decor, G1 Food Supplies, Gawker and Hiralal and Family, Amit Ramgulam and Electrical Services, Caribbean Flavors, Roger Mechanical and Wrecking Service, Deucer and Sanka and Family, Shugona's Water Corporation, His Worship the Mayor, Mr. Faik Mohammed, Shugona's Fire Service, Drop Shop, Shivani's Minimart, Nancy's Pharmacy, Kiwal Singh's Auto, Ravi's Refrigeration and Air Conditioning Limited and Green Cool Limited, Amit and Shalini, Anil Bal and Family, Andy Danisa and Family, Advanced Precision Machine Shop, Harindra's Transport, Wiz Transport. Special thanks to our narrator, Pandit Kishnaran Banarsi and the Saraswati Ramayana and Chautal group for their continued support. Pandit Vishesh Vyas for conducting our ground puja. Special thanks to Anna J. Board Welding and Fabricating, Vedam Sports Club, Rudy's Welding and Fabricating, Dipnarayan Enterprises, Boogie's Liquor Mart, Dipnarayan Trading, Synergy Meds, Tire Hub, Life Grid Concrete for Life, SIV Construction Services Limited, Royal Gem Enterprises Limited, Sambrosco Imports Limited, New Tech Roofing and Guttering, Authentic Builders Hardware, AMK Transport, Shiraz Mohammed and Family. Special thanks to Satish Ramleela, also known as Prunes, the main architect of the 75 feet Ravana effigy and the entrance where the murtis are, and all other members who took their time and efforts to ensure all props and effigies were completed. Andrew Lisa and his team for building the second effigy. Satish Samaru and his team for assisting with traffic coordination. Special thanks to Baldew Shopping Mart for lending us the main entrance. Special thanks to Mr. Azers and Advanced Collision Services Limited for the painting of the elephants and pedestals. Special thanks to Lisa Rampasad for the painting of the Rangoli, to N. Ramuta Photography for his media and live coverage each night. Special thanks to all the wreckers, trucks, forklifts which assisted in transportation of bamboo and the murtis. Special thanks to Mr. Danny Ram Sankar, the creator of our main attraction this year, our Shri Ram Murti. And the most special thanks is to you, the audience, for your continued support year after year and night after night. We would like to make mention that the High Commissioner of India and his family will be gracing us with
Sitaram. This dance item is dedicated to Mother Durga. This performer is no stranger to the Pierre Ramleela committee. She was a former Sita Devi. She is a current student of the Laxman Girls Hindu College and a dance student of the Susan Mohib Dance Company. So without further ado, I introduce to you Sandhya Misrilal.
খুশিতে
Well done indeed. And we say special blessings to this wonderful little child. No stranger to Dharma and to Ramleela. She had played the role of Devi Sita a few years ago. May not be for the whole Ramleela, but she came in when something had happened. Her father is the big man himself, once the president of this beautiful committee, Mr. Satish, I know him as Guru. And of course, her brother is playing on the field. Her uncle is sitting in the crowd. We played Ramleela together. Look, he is standing now because of say, sit down. No stranger to Dharma, Mr. Surendra. So I say, you see, our legacy is continuing. When we played Ramleela along there, he was the smartest fella. When all the arrows fall out, we used to go and pick up on the 10th day, say, for next year. See how great we are, my dear devotees. Dharma will never fall once as we put some effort into it. This is why, again, I say blessings to my Ramleela committee, to my Pandit who is here, and I must say special blessing also, a guy who was, I don't know if he's still here, he came straight from work, Pandit Donny Suraj Lal, and he is from the Vrindavan Hindu Society, also from the Endeavor Shiva Krishna Mandir. He is the sponsor of our Parsad also tonight. So we say special thanks to you, my dear brother Donny, and of course our dear Panditji, Pandit Vishram, and once again happy birthday to his son. As the Tasa comes along, my dear devotees, there will be no more stopping tonight. Vote of thanks have gone. Maya Sita has come out. Dance has been completed. Ravan is ready. Pierre has changed form from man into beast. Tasa is warm. Fire! On the instructions of Ravan, my dear devotees. That great soul marriage was dedicated the last 13 years of his existence towards Bhagwan Vishnu. He knows that his death is near, and he knows he has to die by the hands of the Lord. But in order for that to happen, he has to play a trick on the Lord. So he makes his way on the field, jumping slowly but surely, side to side. However, he is chanting in his own way. Sunalo mere pukar, O Rama. Sunalo mere pukar, O Rama. Sunalo mere pukar. Rama katha surate nu samare, ko das naya sachar, O Rama. Sunday Asajan. Sita Devi sees the deer. Laxman sees the deer. Shri Ram sees the devotee in the form of the deer. Sita jumps up in amazement, but remember, this is the Vedvati, this is the Maya Sita, and the Maya represents the word. Maya represents also illusion. For the next few moments in time, she has to play that illusionary Devi, falling for the tricks of the world. Laxman says, oh mother, we have seen so many things here. Do not worry, that is no ordinary deer. Sita said, listen, go back to the corner there. I see what I like. Look at this deer. And she ran forward. She goes forward now. But there is a certain point she would not cross. She sticks out her hand, trying to get the attention of the deer. The deer is very wise, marriage in disguise. So marriage is coming closer and closer. But what will happen when she almost reaches to touch his nose? He will run away. will go to Shri Ram. Oh Ram, come. Come, look at this beautiful deer. Look at this deer, oh my dear. Have you ever seen such any beauty in this world? And once again, we say special blessings and warm welcome to each and everyone. Was Panditji says, all road leads to Pierre Road. Thank you for your love, your devotion, your support. We invite you to join with us each night as the continual saga of the Lord. It is called Ram Charitra Manas. 95% of our teachings of Ramleela is taken from Tulsi Secret, the other 5 from Valmiki Ramayana and others. It has been documented every year. Something new we have added. Unlike other Ramleela committees, 20 years, 30 years, the same script over and over. Hanu would call me everyday Babs. We have time to add something. And of course, Ramayana Sophos, 11 days cannot conquer the whole teachings. So we must take and we must add and take away. But today this scene is no taking away. She rushes again as the day comes closer. Shri Ram is looking on, Laxman is looking on. The deer comes closer, he allows her to touch the nose. As she was going to play with the face, he turns away very quickly and he runs. Look at the movements of the animal, my dear devotees. Hither, hither, golden fleece it is called. Silver spots, rubies on the toes and a tail that glitters and moves like a rainbow of different colors. Catches the attention of the eye. Have you ever seen or heard of anything of this nature? Only in the stories of ancient time. For Sanatan Dharma is over millions and millions of years old. Rama and Katha Ramleela is taken from the 2nd chapter of mankind or existence. Jatayu comes first, Treta, then Dwapar. So Shri Ram has come on the age of Treta. Treta Yuga was an age that every performance of rituals and rites will gain you more and more. To get family and sons and all these things, worship was being done at a high level. And Rama decided that he does not want this. Kill all the cows and the Brahmins, and he unleashed these warriors, and one of them was marriage. Now today marriage has taken a different role. He is a distraction. The deer will go furthest in the forest, slipping aside for a moment. Don't go too far. Hide behind a tree or something. You get a little confused. Sita will go to Shri Ram now. He says, Ram, oh Ram. Listen most attentively. And this is where you're going to see the Maya be introduced in the heart of Sita. For she would have given everything to stay at the feet of the Lord. But what happens now? Remember, this is Vedvati. But if this did not happen, the Leela would not continue. As I mentioned, night upon night, the Devtas and the Asuras are playing a Leela. And where is the stage? This earthly plane. This is why you see Ramleela out of all the Leelas will continue, because this is the stage. Earth is the stage today. Pierre Road is the stage for the Leela of the Lord. She says, Prabhu, I have never asked you for anything. I have left the home of my father and your father Dashath. I have left all comforts and joy. And now I am in the forest. 13 years had passed, and I have not asked for anything. However, today I want to ask you a favor. You see that deer that has gone there? I want that deer as a pet. I want to have some living form around me when you and Laxman go to fight your war very soon. I want a friend. An animal, you would feed a human being for 3 years, and in 2 minutes they will destroy you. Ask Baba, he will tell you. You feed an animal for 3 days, and they love you more than any human could love you. Let me, give me, allow me, and capture the deer for me. Laxman intervenes. Laxman says, Sita Mata, I beg of you, do not fall for the illusions. For Laxman did not know this was the Maya Sita. He says, O Ma, O Jagat Janani, O Devi Mata. And you know, today we are in the 6th day of the Navratri. We are celebrating the time of Mother. He shows us utmost respect. He even refers to us Katyakaini, the mother of today, or the day of the 6th day. And she was the warrior goddess who destroyed Mahesha's soul. He says, oh mother, you know the tricks of these demons very well. You have fought them on many occasions. Oh ma, do not allow the Lord to be fooled with that. You yourself should not be fooled with that illusion. And Sita said, listen, Laxman, this is my husband and I am his wife. I am having a private conversation. Shri Ram said, listen, Laxman, go back, stand guard. It says, happy wife, happy? I ain't alone. Like all happy in Pierre, boy. He says, okay, my beloved, I will go and get this deer for you, but I want to ask you one question now. Who is going to take care of the deer? Who is going to feed it? She says, Lord, you see we surrounded with grass. There's a lake right next door. We'll carry him and he'll get water. When he wants to make his little nest and whatnot, you'll carry him in the forest now. Shri Ram knows it is not nice to keep an animal on chain and in cage. The beautiful bhajan, Pinjare, Kipanchi, we just feel the birds singing and he happy. While you sit him in a cage for a day and see that. He says, okay, I want to ask you one more question. We only have a few more days yet. When we go back home, what are we going to do with the deer? He says, we're going to carry the deer. Sita says, I want to carry the deer. Ayodhya is the capital of the world. Kaushal Desh, Kaushal Puri, the lineage of the solar dynasty, God himself, born in such a place. But they never see a golden deer. I will be the first one to bring a golden deer. Kaushal, the husband and the husband to protect the wife. And if you do not want to protect your brother, who you call your father, listen to my words, then so shall it be. So shall it be. And if death must come to me, O my Lord, then remember these words. Life is a series of meeting and parting. Everybody must go in. He grabbed back the bow. He says, Omar, if my Lord could tell my mother this, I could tell you who I consider as divine mother. The words of the mother is greater than the words of the father. So I will go. However, go into the hut. Sit on your chair here. I will draw a line around this place. Tulsidas says 1 line, Valmiki Ramayana says 4. For the lines are drawn represents Dharma, Art, Kam and Moksha. Only a person was elevated in the life from Dharma, Art, Kam and Moksha. A person who have lived the life of Satyam, Saucham, Dayandan. A person who is revered and respected in the 4 direction, east, west, north and south. Those are the individuals. He writes that line there, just called Laxman Rekha. It also represents the 5 elements, the 4 lines, and the hut represents the 5th. He says, "O mother, only a person of the highest quality could enter here. No ordinary individual, be it Brahman, Kshatri, Vaishya, Shud, warrior, king, or beggar. It does not matter. Do not cross the line." This is the words of Laxman. He says, "O Ma, I beg of you." He bows his head. He says, "O Ma, do not cross the line, I beg of you." As the Tasa comes along, try start no sitting down today. Keep the drums warm. Laxman makes his way now. Adishesha, the 1,000-headed serpent. He who will come back in the next avatar of Dwapar as Balram, Sri Krishna, and his chosen weapon in that era will be the plow. He has to make his way deeper and deeper into the forest. And tonight we must say special thanks to, we have a new camera person representing Mr. Ramutar in the center playing arena. And we must say special thanks to Mr. Ramutar photography. Every night he is here. Special thanks once again to our dance group, our dancer tonight. While our play is going on, Laxman is making his way. Ravan is observing. Where is he? We do not know. Sita is worried. She is chanting the name. We ask you to patronize in the form of sales. Whatever you contribute goes back into Ramleela celebration. In the coming moments, we will have the Aarti. And the Aarti will be passed. And whatever is given in the Aarti goes back into Ramleela celebration. On Thursday, my dear devotees, Friday is no school. Thursday, we want you to come very early. Sit and get your place in order. For Thursday, we will have no chairs. For the ground is going to be turned over and burnt. While Laxman is making his way, Laxman will go deeper and deeper into the forest, and he will fade away by his partners there. In Trista, he will tell Hanatasa to give something to do. To move with Kori today. Now, my dear devotees, a new chapter, a new page, a new season. On the first day, the entire field was Ayodhya. During the days, we see a little bit of the forest. From today, and I should say of tomorrow, starting today, Lanka is going to enter more and more, and by Sunday, it is going to cover the whole field. So too, the body and the mind. When we are young and innocent, we are doing all the good things for the good reasons, and sometimes we get occupied with the Maya, and then when we get so occupied, we end up living our life like Lanka. And then when we're ready to die, we call in, oh God, and some call in, oh glad. Today I want to tell you, before we leave here, we're going to bring back this place to Ayodhya. With these words, remember, Ram, Bharat Milap on Monday, Parsad for all and food for all. We have puja, we have members of the Pierre Ramayana. And Chautal group dealing with beautiful bhajans and Chautal, Urawa and whatnot. That is a glimpse of Monday. Although Sunday is that big event, and I say this because we have the big man standing by right now. Where is that individual? He is known as Maha Brahman. He too has the ability to change his form. However, by taking this form, he was not doing anything wrong. He was Brahman by nature. However, it is the manner and the words that he are using. For on his lips he is calling Om Namo and Om Namah Shivaya. But in his mind and his heart he called Om Namo, take the girl and go. He sees the ashram. He noticed one brother has gone and the other has gone now. Sita alone. He says, ah boy, I love it when a plan comes together, you know. He starts to shout, and I do apologize if I can't make the height as Ravan. Bhiksha karo! Bhiksha karo! Sita ji is hearing this. She ran outside. And from a distance she sees an old Brahman. And her tradition was when a Brahman is coming, especially if they are begging, you must give them something. But firstly she says, come and stand here. I'm coming now, all my things are inside. Raam say, ah boy, GT, I get you. She goes back very softly and, as we say last night, cutesy and calm. I can't even remember the rest. Demure. She collects some of the fruits. Raam say, ah boy, I get you now. He reached very close to the spot to enter. But remember, Laxman drew that line. As he goes to enter now, he knows something is off. You know, he's saying, now boy, I ain't gonna take that chance, you know. I have to test this water. This is a very good example. Anytime you go by the beach and the river or any swimming pool, make sure it has the depth. What happens? As he approaches now, Agni Bhan, this is called, or Agni Devta appears. He say, ah, this is the game you want to play? No problem. No problem, I will play this game with you. And Sita Mata, she was going out back with a little bit of food. But then she realized, wait, I have some fruits too, so she ran back. As the Tasa comes back along, my dear devotees, look at Ravan now. He tries to enter from a second point, but no avail, that fire would follow him. Sita Mata was about to leave. Then she realized you can't give food without water. Bring up blue waters for the man. Look at Ravan now, he says, ah, you take your time, lady, the fire, one day the fire go out, you know. She was walking back out now. Then she realized you have to give a little dakshina. She have a little coins put away. She had to dig deep inside all the clothes. Ravan goes up and down, looking at that fire now, feeling that heat. That's not the only heat you'll get come Sunday, but see. Sita says, ah, I am ready, but listen, I am offering. I want to pick up flowers and a tulsi leaf. Are they going to give Ravan tulsi leaf? Are they going to kill that man? And now it says she is ready to enter or exit her home, but still remain in the confines of the Rekha or the line. However, Ravan, who is described as the Brahman here, he says, says, oh Divine Mother, there is some sorcery. There is some untold spell, some magic, some illusions, and that should have been the first clue. However, again we mention this is the Maya Sita, and she starts to stretch the hands wherever she was, and Ravan will stretch, but he will pretend he is getting burned. And every footstep she would take, he will make the one backwards. Look at him. From one side to the other, he rocks back. He says, no, my dear, I cannot accept this food under this condition. If you want to give me, please give me. He makes another attempt. As the fire dies out on one side, we have the fireman right in who onto himself, you will see him in action. The fire will emanate from another spot. It will emanate from another spot now. That whichever direction Ravan would go, the fire would follow him. Sita will follow the sage. Oh Brahman, oh Baba, oh Sadhu, where are you going? And he is chanting the names of Sadashiva. Shambhu Mahadeva Shiva. Shambhu Mahadeva. Lord Shiva, the original narrator is telling Parvati, look at my devotee after years and years of devotion. He would take his head and put it in the fire. Now he is taking my name, but he has made as much. It says, every day for thief and one day for master. For this is the master of the universe, consort. She tries to stretch her hands again, and she reaches closer and closer, and he will stretch his hands, but to no avail, for he would cascade in reverse. One of the few Ramleela comedians, I should say, the only one I have ever seen to have a reverse jump. On Thursday, you would see a monkey in reverse. Today, you will see Baba in reverse. You will go alongside the fire, up and down and up, trying to find some loophole. Says, oh Brahman, you are so great. Why don't you just come over? He says, no, I cannot come over. Whoever places there does not want me inside. But listen, if you did not have anything to give me, why did you call me? I was in years of devotion, and I just got up and I'm hungry and thirsty. A little bit of food, I am hungry. Kana, can you just give me something to eat? And she says yes, and again she stretches the hand. Look at the trickery of Ravan. He goes up even on his knees, he's trying to look like he's making the effort. He's smiling beneath the beard, he's playing with the face. He says, just a little more. While this fire is lighting, he says, all right, this one dying down. Let me go back to another spot now. Where's our fire crew? Sita is only following him. He said, listen, if you do not give me something today, I will pronounce a curse on your family and your husband. They will all die of separation of food. For the greatest sin is to deny food or waste food anadan. The greatest gift to give is that of food. Satya Narayan Vrat tells us that in all worship, food must be given, cooked and uncooked. He stretches again. He tries a little more. The hand almost touches the plate. But he pulls back, he said, no, you are giving me this in two minds. This is the embodiment of truth here. If you want to give me something, give me something. He enters another pathway now, he says. The eastern border, let me go on the western borders now. She is following him, but she has remembered the words of Laxman. While this is going on, where's our Laxman? Lately, Hanatasa gives up to do. Light the next one time, light it one time. Fire! Raman says, look boy, double trouble. More fire, but that way is getting Pierre, you know. We had fire on Sunday. We have fire tonight. We have fire Thursday. And don't talk about Sunday evening. More fire. He dances now, you realize. But looking at the face, he is only inches away. He says, Bhikshakaro. Shambho Shankara Namah Shivaya. Girija Shankara Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Goes length and breadth now. Up and down, and every time she reaches across. Every time he reaches across. She is coming closer, he is coming closer. And then he will move backwards. He tries on the other side, fire was cooling. Sita does not want to get embarrassed or cursed. Now in the form of the Brahman said, listen, I will pronounce a curse not only on your family, but your husband and your family to come in the home. You will be devoid of all happiness if you do not feed me. As soon as she tried, he moved backwards. Looking at a little taste there. And you know he don't give up. If this city burning, we jamming still. That is the signal, it's time to go. Sita Mata will go to the very center now where the whole Leela begins. Ravan was very smart. He realized that this spot has a little entrance. He says, it is either you give me or I will leave. And he turned his back now. And he is going. And he is going. And he is going. But don't go nowhere, Tassa, stay riding. She crossed the line. I just want to make the point. She crosses the line. As she crosses the line now, this is when we go beyond our reach in life. Ravan smiles. And he laughs. And he giggles. He stretches his hands. He says, you want to give me the fruits? Give me now. He takes the fruits and he tosses it one side. Moving very demure today. And he grabs her Tasa! She starts to bawl. She starts to cry. It says she would use the nails and rip parts of the body of Ravan, pulling out the hair, digging on his eyes, beating on his head. Places her in the pushback Vimana. And he says to the warriors, do not come close to the earth. Keep her in the air, she will not jump off. But here she begins to bawl. And she begins to cry, Ye Prabhu! Ye Ram! Ye Laxman! The warriors of the forest, the sadhus, the saints, the sages, even the animals, they begin to get worried, hearing the name of the Lord being screamed at that high velocity, high volume. It catches the attention of a particular character who plays an integral part in our scripture tonight and in the coming nights. A bird by name, Jatayu, a vulture by nature, hearing Sita mother crying and hearing her again, Laxman! Ye Ram! Jatayu jumped out from his nest and he started to roam. And he saw Ravan traveling with the speed of light. Sita has been captured. He knew Sita and Laxman and Shri, for he was the father, he was like a father to them in the forest. He would open his wings while they were traveling, and they would get his shade. Ravan will tell his warriors, Rama, I have to deal with a little matter here, and if it goes to plan, you will have a Thanksgiving turkey to deal with. That bird begins to screech and bawl, and Ravan says, listen, I am on a time-sensitive mission. So the bird says, listen, Ravan, I know you to be a great warrior. One must protect the mothers, never cause tears and harm to them. Ravan says, I have drowned countless civilizations with the tears and the blood of the people. Who is she? Tears and blood is nothing to me. And the battle continues. Rakshas versus bird. Vulture versus king. we hear the warm cry of that bird. We see dancing and playing. The powers of the bird is firstly the ability to fly, but he also has long, powerful fangs at his feet. There he will rip and pull on the body and pieces of flesh, and satin and silk will come out, fall into the ground with trouble. The bird was a retired warrior, but who was Jatayu? Jatayu and Shabari was brothers. He was the elder brother. Jatayu was the son of Arun, who is the brother of Garud, and he is the chariot of Suryanarayan Swami. They were vultures by nature, but they were great devotee of Bhagwan Vishnu himself. Tomorrow you will see another bird in effect. This would be his brother. However, although he was a retired warrior, he stands for Dharma, for he says, when good men do nothing, wicked will prevail. And the big man himself, my God, who is Dash Ananda Shashish Raam, coming from the lineage of Purashtrishi, the grandson of Brahma, the devotee of Bhagavan Sadashiva, Brahma, Devi Mata, feared and revered by the entire cosmos, this galaxy, and every other galaxy known to man. He is known as the big evil, the freedom, the beast, the brute, equal to none, second to none, the best there was, is, and will ever be. Until a few days ago, when he flexed his muscle, he says, bird, if you want some, come get some, stop dancing. And he began to launch some blows. And I will tell you this character cost of cotton cane, so you will get it. Ravan, my everybody, Ravan so good. He fight in a battle, you know, and he pours for us a little light refreshment. Look, trouble. I must say special thanks to the Ravan and his family. You know, as I mentioned in the past nights, normally the Ravan crew does not come out. Every night here, it was from Thursday together with his family, and we see Devi Mata, you know, all the time she playing, but because she hobby playing now. But I must say I am impressed. The son, every night he comes out, be it school or not, you Raj. Look at the warriors, my daddy, what is equal to none, second to none. But if you turn to your left and turn to your right, look good people! Remember the auntie? The auntie to patronize in the form of food. Whatever you can buy, you can take away. Have a big special. When you buy the pullover, you get the chutney free. And if you buy doubles, you can get some free. Like the pepper sauce and thing. Once again, say special thanks to Kabandha. We have entertainment for the kids while before you sit down with the door and you might win a prize. We have the punch board on the outside, we have clothing and shoes. We have all sorts of eats and drinks. Our contributions have been also donated by Uncle Baldu, so we thank you. Raman said, what happened, you won? In the great words of Rudy, Red Bull gave you wings and Monster gave you a heart attack, but you gotta take something, you know. Today's only halfway. You might walk in with the crowbar, no trouble. Look at the foot movement, forget the foot what she had. But the bird gets a few blows into the book, around skipping by. Look, trouble! Make some noise! We are on the bus! Jatayu in the house! Chicken in the eye! That bird gets so much licks, look at next man they go by us. Trouble! And this is giving the younger warriors a little charge. Look, we are young, you Raj. Hit him some blow, the young Rawan in the house. Or they take out some pictures with this and sell it for them. Look, he didn't blow like he daddy. Don't go, hit him some more, boy. Some hard blows now. Don't worry, they're going to look up. Gotta come in and see what I'm saying. That's what we're talking about. But Daddy wants to make a do that, Jatayu. You're gonna get it? Jatayu, hop in. Raman say, hey, you're making a big man with here, you know. And now when my daddy would each blow, he get and absorb 20 arms, he multiply by 20 and lashes again. A great warrior my daddy would is. And you see why there's so much of bamboo got on the field. One guy's only power saw what he played, what he's swinging on the blade, and I only one man. He go in the whole bamboo patch with one planners. The bird my daddy one is a bit tired. Rawan sees that death is near, but he does not understand why. Don't worry, he just asking the question now. Rawan said, listen what is your power? I will tell you mine. You tell me yours. The bird say, you foolish Ravan. My wings, if you take away my wings, I will not last long. Ravan said, well, mine is in mine too. He says, all right, shall we know each other's weakness now? Round 2, fight! And all who be badly beaten, grounded now, they will fight on the ground. One wing was damaged. They fought again. Now we're talking about where's the youngster, where's the Raj, where's the Raj? we will see the Lord making his way deeper and deeper into the forest region. They will make their way, my dear devotees, what we will call central India now. A few kilometers from a place called Rishmukh Parvat, Pampa Swarohar, a beautiful lake there. And as they travel, and we try to get the burn, finished burn, we hand you over to the PRO of the Kampoon Village Ramleela Committee. Make some noise, Kampoon Village in the house, to bring some greetings and a bit of information for us tonight.
Sit down to all the players and the Pierre committee, Ramleela committee. It's an honor to be here and witnessing what a great job you are doing. Just want to say, good job and keep it up. Nice.
So we thank you for your presence and hope in the coming nights you can join us on the field. They have a lot of activities. I will mention them in the coming nights. I have it on my phone. I did not put it on my what do you call this, the paper book thing, or what do they call it, hard copy. As the fire rages on, Laxman and Shri Ram now is making their way deeper and deeper, but Shri Ram said, listen, there is a temple. Shri Ram is saying we have a temple to go to. Laxman is saying, but Prabhu, Sita is missing. He said, yes, this is our duty. We spoke of that a few nights ago. And now we reach the temple of the great sage Matang Rishi, who will be very integral, although he is not in the world at this point, but he has done great deeds. This is one, and tomorrow you will see the others. When he reached there, the place had flowers on the ground, well swept, well kept. There was an old lady there with white hair, bent body, and she is moving up and down, making sure she would get up and she would dust out wherever, for she was told that one day the Lord will come and he will spend some time, so you have to make sure. And over 100 years passed, and she was waiting, according to Tulsidas, Hathi Ghoda, horse and elephant. But in doing so, the Lord came as two young boys. Laxman and Shri Ram entered that spot there, and the lady could not see too good. She only hearing the movements of the feet. And Shri Ram says, oh Mataji, Mera Pranam, Lakho Pranam, please can you give us a little refuge, a little rest, a little food? We are travelers in search of my Dulahin Sita, who has come and gone with Ravan now. And yeah, when she could see this form, she did not see boyhood days or Ram. She saw Vishnu Bhagwan. She dropped on the knees. Sankar Chakrakara Parmane Bhagwan Sri Vishnu. She bowed her head. This individual, my dear devotees, has been playing Ramleela 18 years now. Narimala Bahal. Sorry, I write the wrong thing again. Let us hear a round of applause. She brought her own fruits and water from the Ganga. You know when we say Ganga Pani, what it is? She invited the Lord to have a seat. Yeah, she invited Laxman. Laxman said, no, I have to stand guard. The Lord sat. She washed the feet of the Lord. She performed arti, chandan, perfume, flowers, whatever she had. It didn't matter which ritual was done before which. And she rushed inside. She had some fruits gathered, and I will tell you, every day she would pick clean fruits. You know, we buy fruits today and we all find any stickers still on it. Sometimes I choke in, Baba. She She bring the fruits now, but this was the amazing part. Shri Ram said, "Oh Ma, come sit next to me." She was going to sit at his feet. He said, "No, no, no, mother. You have lived your life in service." And she begins to feed the Lord, but how? If you pick grapes on a tree, you can pick some, and some will be sweet and some will be sour, so she have to make sure all fruits are sweet. So she bites the fruit, Juta Pal. And Bhagwan eats it with great ease. Laxman scorns. She puts it in his mouth, even she didn't like that. She, "No, Prabhu, no. I want to feed you. I want to feed you as a mother." She had Laxman. "Here's Laxman." He said, "Laxman, come, Laxman." Laxman will take his fruit and throw it on the northern boundaries. It will grow and form a tree. What is that tree? He said, "Jeevani, you will see it on Saturday." Shri Ram is looking on. He says, "Oh Ma, why are you here? What is going on?" He says, "Well, oh dear, I was given this burden that I will get your blessings. I know what you are going through, but Lord, listen, I don't believe you're really here, you know. I feel you are a figment of my imagination or dream. That Lord, I have certain characteristics that is away from your dharma." And this is where the Lord says, "Jati pati kuda dharam barai." Caste, creed, race, religion, I don't look at that. It's the love in the heart and the devotion that one performs towards me. She says, "Lord, I am uneducated or dull-witted. I am of a tribal nature. In India, they are called no man still today. That is breaking the education system in India. They are trying to do something about it. That the children will get to go to school. The adults don't reach the stage." You see where it started? She starts to feed him again. Look, he's stifling now. "Don't kill him, don't kill him." She says, "Listen, Lord, I am uneducated and dull-witted. I don't know Hindi, no Sanskrit, no language. If you write my name big as this wall here, I can't see it. Why can't read it?" And thirdly, Lord, and I remember this is what Rama says, that I am a woman, because in our way of life long ago, and even now, women were cast aside to be of low class. But if it was not for a woman, we would not be here today. And think about it. And in this way, my dear, he smiles. He said, "Well, let me tell you something. I have no answer for that, because I didn't create that rule. I worship my mother before I leave here. And I'm going to look for my beloved Sita." So women are of value. Without them, we are nothing in this world. He says, "But listen, there are 9 forms of devotion. I will give them to you very quickly, for we do not have long again." It says the first form of devotion is to have love for the feet of the Guru. The second form of devotion, and I may not say it in the correct order, please forgive me, is that one must be truthful, man, vachan, karam, saying thoughts, words, and deeds. One must have love for my scriptures. One must have love for my name. One must see me in everything and everyone. One must have control over the senses. One must have faith and utter only in me, and so many others. He says, "But listen, if for some reason you have 1, 2, or any amount in that order, you are closer to me than you think. You are the embodiment of all 9. There is only one form again that embodies 9, and you will see him tomorrow, all dressed in red. Who is that? We know his flag is flying high, and this year like afraid of to put 2. But listen, mother, I give you that blessings, that once as you show love to me, you will have that embodiment of love return. For I am like a looking glass or a mirror. What you give to me will come back to you 100 folds. For every footstep you take to me, I take 100 to you." In saying these words, he says, "Ma, it is time for me to leave, but I have some advice. Where should I go?" He says, "Listen." She says, "Listen, sorry." She says, "Listen, in the nearby region, a few miles away, you will have to spend the night nearby, but you will reach there by tomorrow. First play in the evening, so come out earlier. You know what you have to do? You have to spend some time in a place called Pampas Farohar, at the mount, or the foot of the cave of the Rishimukh Parvat, or the mountain Rishimukh, sorry. If you spend some time there, there is a beautiful lake. And it is a lake that when you bathe, all desires, all wishes come to pass. You will get your wishes. In doing so, he bows his head to Mother. Whatever fruits Laxman had, well, he put them away already. He said, let us go. As they're making their way, my dear devotees, the Tassa comes along once again. And the Tassa will not stop until we end. The Lord is beginning his journey now. Uddhar Idar Sevadi Mata. She will remain in devotion until one day the Lord, you know, the Lord come back one time and he forget him. What kind of archer you is, boy? She will remain there for a moment, and of course we must say special blessings to this individual and to her father who have passed away a few years ago, a great supporter of our Ramleela. We say blessings wherever the soul may be, and today he is smiling upon this field and upon his daughter to play one of the most significant roles in this beautiful Ram Charitramanas. While they are going, my dear devotees, Narad Muni, put on that bike. Narad Muni will meet up Shri Ram and Laxman. And today we are twice blessed. We have two Narad Muni giving the younger one a little chance. We had two Ravan, now we have two Narad. Bhagwan Ram sees Narad, Narad sees Bhagwan Ram, and they occupy the center playing arena. Narad Muni, you know Narad Muni like to jump sideways, jump on his butt. I love to see this jump. He says, Lord, Kokilam Swarupam Nirupam Swarupam. He said, Lord, please forgive me. I am the cause for you to come upon this earth. I have asked for you to suffer as a man and be separated. And the face that you give me in that curse of a monkey, they will come back to play a part as of tomorrow. But Lord, can you forgive a foolish soul? Bhagwan Ram says, I have forgiven you. You give me an opportunity. He said, but Narad Muni asked me anything. Narad Muni said, Lord, you see your name. I want your name to remain on the lips of all man, beast and brute. In the 4 ages, in all the planets and all the galaxies, known and unknown. I want this form, Srahastanam Tatulyam. I want this form, Vishwa Swarup, to be embedded in the mind, born in the mind of all mankind with the bow and the arrow, justice. But Lord, I want your name to be greater than all forms. And I want your name to be even greater than all forms. And when we go through the nights to come, we'll go deeper into that explanation. However, Shri Ram smiles. Shri Ram smiles and embraces Narad. And Narad Ji smiles. He says, Lord, I am ashamed of what I have done. He says, no. Today I will give you something of my own remarks. You have humbled yourself and come, you have shown humility. That wherever you go, Narad, you go bravely. I am with you. And wherever I am, I will take you with me. Narad Ji embrace the Lord once again. And you see the reverse coming into play. They will reverse their way. And Shri Ram will go deeper and deeper into the forest. Passing through the forestry region, entering closer and closer to the Rishmukh Parvat, there was a demon. He was called Kabandha. He had to fight the Lord and die. A demon without a head, it says. His mouth was in his belly. He got cursed by Indra. He wanted to be so powerful that God said, when you any brain, you have more power. Take out the head, eat in your belly, the food will go in one time. And as our Narad Muni gracefully leaves our play, we say blessings, especially to our young Narad. Shri Ram sees Kabandha now. He said, Laxman, I have gone through great heartache today, and I give a good fight against that deer. You go, I will finish him. And I give you only 4 minutes. Laxman, see what you can do. Ravan in utter happiness now. I ain't even seen him in Lanka again. This fellow only had this, he going to sprint invitation, Oh, you fight on this one. Oh, sorry. We'll be looking for you, yeah. Raman said too much of people coming and congratulate. He come by Baba, yes. Hand-to-hand combat, heated battle. Adishesha Laxman Maharaj again. The gods and demigods, where's Sadashiva? Another one is going to come down and crumble. For Kabandha was one of the messengers of Ravan, a spy sent into the forest. He was given an entourage of 14,000 soldiers. But he had a problem, he eat down all. This warrior knew who he was fighting. That individual who was uplifting Lord Vishnu. There was no greater soul than Sesha himself to lift Bhagwan Vishnu. Only one other character could do that. Is Hanuman Baba. Now he is facing Kabandha. But Kabandha says to himself, a hero dies once. And a coward dies 1,000 times, for if I had to die, let me die now. Kabandha smiles, he says, oh Laxman, your blows are fierce, my friend, but I will not give up. For history does not remember blood. I have not come from a noble lineage, but history remembers name. My name will go down on our history books, and so shall it be written, so shall it be done. Kabandha, his name is written as one of the most fierce warriors in the age of Treta. Hara Hara Mahadev again! Ram is a little worried, but he always supports those who support him. He says, oh Laxman, blow for blow, remember your teachings, and the great words of Kabandha, show them who you are. Laxman by their devotees, Adishesha, Jiu-Jitsu, Taekwondo, boxing, wrestling, martial arts, Kung Fu, you name it, they were masters. The bow, the arrow, the swords, the shield, any weapon that if they will take a blade of grass, and you will see on Saturday, a blade of grass will become a weapon in the hands of a warrior. Check the timing. We have a minute and a half again. He says, oh Laxman, release the destruction. started to roar. Fasting for 13 years, food and water and rest. Now in the final moments before he can face his greatest adversary, he began to lock horn with this individual. But Kaban will not go quietly into the night. And in the great words of the Wolverine, the brave die first. Shri Ram says, yes, my brother, that is enough. He takes an arrow and places it on the bow. He said, do what you must, but send him to me now. I will deal with him. Adi Shakti, Nikumbala Devi. But before he died, we must put in this part. The celestial form came because I told you he was cursed, he was very greedy. But they told him one day the Lord will come and he will get back his true form, so his soul appeared. And the Lord blessed him, O Kaban, you have done your part, you have done good. Although you do a lot of bad, but you have fought well. Today you will leave this world. I bless you, my dear brother. Go in eternal peace. Prem se boli Arya Petra Bhagavan ke. With these words, the Tassa will come back, my dear devotees, and we will ask all our players to make the final parade as we have come for the end of our Leela and our Katha for this afternoon. Once again, blessings and special thanks to each and everyone for coming out. Those who have traveled from near and far upon it, come all the way from Gasparillo, leaving his Ramleela preparation to come here, and I must say special blessings for the Donny for sponsoring the Parisadam. We had special snacks for all the children on and off the field, being sponsored by our Devi Ahilia, our Devi Shabari, sorry, and of course Tassa Group, TriStar Tassa Group, Cuz Song Crew, our beautiful dancer girl today, a child of Ramleela, of different generations. To all our young players, we say blessings. As of tomorrow, you will have a lot of scenes, so come out early. Just a simple reminder once again, our chairs is to be delivered back to its place of origin for tomorrow's play. And again, we say thank you before you leave. You can still patronize in the form of sales. We have all sorts of wonderful things here. We even have fried shatter, and check it out without a doubt. Let us join. I must say special blessings to my uncle here, a veteran in licensing office, and I've done many Ramayana by his home. So I say thank you from the Endeavour Village region, Monroe Road in fact. David Shabari, you could join me, you know. Are we ready? So once again, let us say special blessings. Where is Darren? Well, you could take real licks, boy. Could tell you from we generation. We grew up with licks. So let us say a round of applause tonight for all our players. Come on. Nice. Let us pray, my dear devotees, if we have come short in any way, Paiman, Traiman, Raksha Karo, Chama Karo, Dhaya Karo. If, Lord, we have come short in any way, please forgive us. Let us pray. We all know, let us all join in the simplest of manner. Hari Om. Tvameva Mata, Chapita, Tvameva, Tvameva Bando, Chasaka, Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya, Dravinam, Tvameva, Tvameva Sarva Mama, Deva Deva. Together. Shiva Hare Shiva Rama Sakhe Prabhu Trivivita Panivaranaye Vipu Aja Janeshwara Yadava Paimam Shiva Hare Vijayam Kuru Me Maram Pratibinam Kushalam Jai Mangalam Hari Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Hata Jolkar at the top of the voice. प्रेम से बोलिए अयोध्या बलि रामचंद्र के हर हर महादेव के आदि शक्ति जगदम्बे माता के प्रेम से बोलिए सत्य सनातन धर्म की सब कोई जय 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 सीताराम. Prasadam, bhojan or light refreshment. Remember, we are meeting by the Rawan tonight. It has to get done tonight. Okay? Well done.
चंदन एक है पानी. राम सिया राम जय जय राम. राम सिया राम जय जय राम. राम सिया राम जय जय राम. राम सिया राम जय जय हरि अनंत हरि कथा अनंता कहहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता. राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए जीवन भर रामायण गाए. प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने राम से रूठे राम से माने. राम सिया की करुण कहानी एक है चंदन एक है पानी. राम सिया राम जय जय राम. राम सिया राम जय जय राम. राम सिया राम जय जय राम. राम सिया राम जय जय हरि अनंत हरि कथा अनंता कहहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता. राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए जीवन भर